trying to open the doors in mid-air. Actually bred to eat meat. Terror in the skies the moment a father was dragged from a Ryanair flight along with his son and stag-do mates after trying to open the doors in mid-air.
Dashcam footage sent in by one of my viewers who has a couple of questions to ask about this scenario, which I will answer in the video. Their first question is, if the black Fiesta had been shunted into the camera vehicle, how would the claim for the camera vehicle's damage work? And their follow-up question is, what should you do if you have dash camera footage as a witness to an accident, but it's not feasible for you to stop and hand the footage over to the parties involved? Before we address those questions, let's get liability and roadcraft out of the way first. The cement truck driver is at fault for the collision. There's no ifs, buts, maybes or crying internet comments that will change that. As the driver executing a lane change manoeuvre, they have the duty of care to check that it's safe and clear to be able to execute that manoeuvre safely using the tools that they've got available to them, and that includes the blind spot mirrors fitted to this truck. Does that change the fact that the car driver is a bit of a weapon for lingering in the blind spot of the truck for so long in traffic that can only be described as flowing? No, it does not. The car driver, had they kept a pocket of space around their vehicle and not lingered in the blind spot of an HGV, would probably not have been involved in a collision. It can be difficult to do in congestion, but any other time in flow and traffic like this, the last thing that you should be doing is lingering alongside an HGV because they've got limited visibility. Now they have the hassle of having to go through a no-fault claim, potentially suffering injuries, having their car written off and having to find a replacement. And just to be clear, I am not blaming the car driver for the collision itself, but there's also no harm in pointing out that their roadcraft was very poor. Now on to my viewers' questions. As this is a very clear-cut case with video evidence, had the black car been swung or shunted into my viewer's car, their insurer would pursue the truck driver's insurer directly because they are the responsible party. If the truck driver's insurance company refused to pay out to the insurer of the camera vehicle, the insurer of the camera vehicle could recover their losses from the insurer of the car that hit them. The insurer of the car that hit them would then include the camera car driver's costs with their total claim costs as one big claim against the truck driver's insurance company. Now for my viewer's other question, what can you do to get dashcam to an individual if you can't stop? Well, there's a few options available depending on how hard you want to work to get this footage to them. You could upload the video to YouTube with the registrations involved and hope that any search engine searchers would bring up the footage. Similarly, you could do the same on Facebook groups and community forums too. You could contact 101 and see if the police have a record of the incident after 24 hours and then see if the police can arrange to pass that on to the drivers involved. You could pay for an Ask Mid search and search the insurance database with the registration of the vehicle involved. This would provide you with their insurer name, their policy number and contact details of the claims team so that you'd then be able to pass on the footage to them. Lovely jubbly, sound as a pound.